Okay.
Taking pictures.
Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Wow. Good morning, Dahlia. How are you doing today?
Welcome to Spa Bella. You're number 3 on the list to get your massage.
Hi, Dahlia.
How's everybody doing? What day is today? Is it Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, in the year of our Lord. And yeah, there you go.
In the year of Corona.
Corona 2020. How's everybody doing today? We got Bum Crack Picker in the house, and Hank, and Beth, Reseller Rowboat.
Good morning, everybody.
How's everybody doing
Howdy, y'all.
on this grand old hump day?
Mm-hmm.
Got to hump through the day.
2 on thread up sold already.
Woohoo! Good morning, Dottie and Joanne. Let's see.
And I got a full bag done, ready to go. And I have another bag that's almost full. Stuff's in the dryer.
Dang.
Yeah.
Putting them out there.
I'm pretty productive when I get up that early.
That's great.
I'm just like, and everybody left the house super early this morning too. Jonah was gone to work by 7, and Brandon was gone by 5. So,
Yeah.
that sucks.
What?
She says I'm still fighting with this shower drain that won't drain. Well, have you tried Drano? Or maybe there might be something that you can do, like baking soda and hot water or vinegar.
Sometimes you can try a snake and see if there's a plug. They have them at the stores where you can just buy.
Yeah, the snakes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just and it doesn't have to be a big one. It can just be, it has to be fairly small to fit through the bathroom drain, But
she don't mean the snake that you can grab out of your yard.
No, we don't want none of those snakes.
You know, nope. You got those.
Nope. I literally have to run it long enough to get the hair wet, then scrub, then wait 5 minutes for it to drain. Then rinse.
Cannot stand having my feet in like a tub of water.
Yeah.
Like
you need to get you one of these.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
This is a hair getter.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Little barbs on it.
Mm-hmm.
You shove it down your drain, pull it back out, and then you go, ew, look at all the nasty hair on there.
Yep.
If you think it's hair. These cost about $4 at Home Depot or your hardware store or wherever.
Yeah. It's pretty, yeah. That's a good one. I need to actually get me one of those.
What is it?
It's to put in your
getter out of your drain. You shove it in and pull it out, and all the hair sticks to these little barbs that are on the edges.
Lovely.
Maggie's looking at it like, that looks like a
I hate hair. Like I can't even clean the bathroom. I hate hair.
You couldn't live around my house. We got 3 dogs and a redheaded wife, and then my body hair. I'm like a woolly mammoth all over except the top of my head.
Joanne says they work great. Fishing and Picking says Dollar Tree has them as seen on TV ones. But yeah, I would try that. And I mean, Hank has long hair too, so you know
Yeah.
that hair gets caught in there, and it'll definitely cause a plug.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, you use the hair getter and then you pour half a bottle of Drano and you should be good to go.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
today's plumbing section.
yeah, I don't like taking a shower and then wading around in ankle deep soapy water before it'll all go down. You know, it's nasty.
Yep, hair and gunk from soap over the years. Yeah,
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 if you can find anything that maybe takes off lime, like maybe go around your drain with that, and maybe some of that'll, because that stuff removes all kinds of stuff.
hmm
You can find lime away at Dollar General, like for $1. Just the bathroom cleaner. It works really good.
You might try if you don't want to. If he doesn't want you to use Drano, you could always try some vinegar. Vinegar is a natural cleaner. You know.
That's already thinking about wine this morning. Something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you could use that really caustic stuff. It's made out of sulfuric acid, which is dangerous. You don't want to get any on your skin, but it'll work. But I don't like using that. I'm afraid I'll slip and pour a whole bunch on myself.
And then you'll disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, lime away is good. That should be a good one.
That should get it. Like, just let it soak for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to go to the emergency room clinic with chemical burns.
No.
No.
Don't need none of that drama. Good morning, Carol. She said baking soda and vinegar.
Carol, I don't know. She's got long hair. And then when she bathes Toby, I imagine Toby puts a lot of hair in her tub. So.
Yeah. You'll get it. Well, what's going on today?
I don't know. I got a list. I got it. I'm working on it.
That's good.
I'm working at my death pile. I'm not proud of myself yet, but I can see the edges of the death pile now. And I used to. So,
Carol says she takes Toby to the groomer, so she doesn't have to worry about his hair.
Oh, okay. Let the groomer deal with this clogged pipes.
Yep. Well, I got 3 boxes for ThredUp done yesterday. So that was a great accomplishment. I cleared out everything. I have no standing inventory for ThredUp. I have inventory for everything else, but I don't have anything for ThredUp. Everything is gone.
So how many total boxes have you sent to ThredUp since you started?
Let me look here and
Are you
see.
keeping an account?
Well, it's all on the website.
And another question I had about that, do you think most of what you sold in the first couple of boxes have sold now? Are they gone? I mean,
No.
did ThredUp get them all sold now?
No, I still have, because they only keep them for 60 days. So if there's anything, that is left over, I have to reclaim it and then send it back to them. So it's just a process of, you because you don't want to let it go over the 60 days because then you'll lose it. It'll be in ThreadUp's possession. So yeah, looks like. Well, it says total kits 48.
Holy moly. That's how many
And that-
kids send in?
Yeah. And I have nine in the process. Well, actually 3 or 12 because I've got 3 more here. 10 in the process of getting there. So that would be 52. No, that would be 62, 63.
So, but like some kits that you've sent in are done, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how many are done?
they're completely. Huh?
How many are done? Like they're done selling?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I have 17 past kits. So you can still look at them, but they, once you close them, once you get everything out of them, it's just, it goes into the past.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's crazy.
So, and I've only been doing it since July, so, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, it's a learning process, but
Yeah, if nothing else, you're making money off of stuff that's been sitting around because you had a lot of clothes there for a while, didn't you?
I had a lot of clothes in a storage unit that I hadn't looked at in a year and a half.
Wow.
So, all that's gone. I don't have that storage unit anymore.
Awesome.
I only have 2 storage units, which they aren't big. I think they're like a 5x10. So they're not, they're not huge and they're not stacked high. But the only thing I have in there is I have one for my moving stuff that I'm trying to, I pack a box or tote and then I just take it over to the storage unit, and that's for moving, but I don't have to store it here.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to do that, ever so often, trying to keep that going.
Morning, Kelly. Carol.
Morning, Lori.
Morning.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Well,
Okay, that's good.
I'm sitting here, but my mind's like,
Dahlia says, what would you say your cost of goods should be to make at minimum $10 on an item on ThreadUp? I would say your best bet is $1 or less. Because things that you think, this is the thing with ThreadUp, they have their own pricing strategy, and so things that you think would be worth a certain amount, they're going to look at it differently. They're going to price it. They're going to price it based on their research, not based on your research. So that's the chance that you take. They don't like the Worthington brand. They hate it. They I shouldn't say they hate it, but they price it very low. But then they love Talbots. There's just certain brands that they price high, and there's certain brands that they price very low. And we don't really have any control over that. The only thing you can do is if you send it in and they price it really low, you can always reclaim it and bring it back home. But the way that I feel, I got rid of all that stuff, 30 plus totes of clothing, and, I made money. There's no doubt about it. I made money on that. And, the fact of it just not being a worry anymore is great.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that stuff. I mean, I do, because it's a new platform and I have to, keep feeding it if I want sales. That's the thing too, is it seems like the newer the kit is, or the items that you send in, the faster they sell. And then as they go down the line, as they get older, they tend to not sell as much. So you kind of just have to keep an eye on that. And, if your kit's not, I always look at it as, if I've made the money for the kit and I'm doing good, I try to do $100 on a kit, and then after that, then I'll reclaim the items. And then, I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but
Once you've set your price, can you reprice? Can you say, well, this stuff is older, I'm going to drop the prices? Or once you set it, is it set?
yeah, you can drop your prices.
Okay. Morning, Mr. Sadie and
You can
Julie.
and that's the way a lot of people do it. They will send a kit in, and then after 30 days, they'll, drop the price on it, and, and they'll continue to drop the price a little bit at a time to get more sales.
And you'd rather just reclaim it?
I usually will just reclaim it and then send it back in.
So you don't drop the price at all?
I try not to, especially right now with the way that they're. It seems like they're restructuring a little bit, and somewhat changing the rules.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm going to keep it at full price. And if it doesn't sell, then I'll just reclaim it.
Morning, Bum Crack, Nishana Lee.
Yeah, I'm just watching it for now.
Yeah.
But it's only been there 2 days, and I already have 2 sales. Not saying
that's
they're
great.
big sales. They're little, cent sales.
I
But
just sold a pair of, which is one of the better sales that I've had. I sold a pair of J. Crew wedge shoes, and wow, we just lost Lori, and who else did we lose?
Just
I
Lori.
guess that was just Lori. But I sold a pair of J. Crew wedges I got for $2 at the thrift store, and I sold it for $117.
Oh, holy cow.
And my profit is $77.
77. See,
For a pair of J. Crew wedges?
Yeah.
that's exciting.
It's super exciting.
That
That's
is really
incredibly exciting.
If I look at, okay, so if I would have put that on Poshmark, I probably would have listed it for $35 or $40.
Mm-hmm.
And, who knows
And
when that.
probably sold it for 25.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's how it goes.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely, and you have to look at it as a whole, not as, each item, because I will tell you that there's plenty of things that sell for 61 cents, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Uh-huh.
I think that of the items that do that are, they price them really low, I look at those as fillers.
Mhm.
Somebody's trying to make, because they have a deal where you can, if you buy $79.99 worth of items, then you get free shipping.
Mhm.
So I look at those items as fillers, and I'm going to make it up on something else, just like those wedges,
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So,
And the Gap there, they're making their money. they're making some good money. But you know what? There's a lot of people that are rich and they will buy, if they see something that they want, they will
They
buy
just
it.
buy
They
it.
don't care what the price is.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know?
That's exactly right. So
And the best thing I would say, as far as like, you know, what Valerie was talking about, like your cost of goods and stuff, if you can buy stuff at yard sales and church sales, stuff like that, to where you're only paying, you know, a quarter or $1 an item, you know, the max being $1, I would say clean house.
yeah.
Because, you know, you can always send that stuff in, and then you have, you know, yeah, I wish I knew these rich people.
Julie says she sent out 23 packages yesterday. That's awesome.
Awesome.
That is great.
So
I had a whole 12, and then I had 2 returns.
Oh, Lord.
And Lori got 2 returns too, and she's like, "It's not even return your yet, you know." And I'm like, "I know." I got 2 returns in less than like 3 minutes of each other. I was like,
So I sold 5 items yesterday, and 4 of those items was Walmart. So
"Oh, good."
Crazy.
I don't know. I don't know. But I've definitely made my money back from that investment. So everything now is,
All gravy.
it's all gravy. So I'm happy with it. Now would I do it again right now? I don't know. I don't know. I probably would.
I sold 2 lots of Xbox games yesterday, and that was it. My sales are in the toilet the last couple of days.
It's been kind of touch and go with, I mean, one day you can do really good, and then the next day you do really crappy, and then, you know, it's kind of
Iffy.
Yeah. I mean, you just don't know. All you can do is list.
That's all you can do.
That is,
Mr. Famine.
that's the only constant right there.
Mhm.
Keep things going in.
Get the table.
Mr. Sadie says, I love gravy with the biscuit. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I do too, but if I eat one of them things, it just adds a pound every time I eat a gravy biscuit.
Like flicker on and off here. I think my internet's a little wonky today. Been having issues all morning.
Are you having thunderstorms?
What's that?
Are you having thunderstorms?
No, they've been working on the lines outside the park here. They've been out there for weeks. Well, not weeks, but for the last week and a half, running all new line and stuff. And like whenever they're out there, we have issues here. So, and it's not Spectrum. I don't know. It's some kind of utility company, but we're not sure. It's it's not Duke and it's not Spectrum, so I don't know who it is unless it's some sort of. I know they're supposed to be running fiber optics near around here, but we're not going to get it. So
you're not.
No, because we're in the township and not the what do they call that? I can't even think of the word this morning. I'm so tired. Yeah, we don't get it.
Well, that sucks.
It does suck. Everybody around us gets it. All the other communities and the subdivisions get it, but we don't get it. So I don't know if it's something the owners chose not to do because it's pricey or what, but so we're stuck with what we have, and it's pretty shaky sometimes.
Yeah.
Morning, Mike. Shelly says, so my Hermes scarf got taken down from Poshmark as a knockoff. So I'm wondering if I should send it into ThreadUp.
I would.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it would do great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably price the heck out of it.
I have
Yeah,
I have
Ronnie
Ellen.
Hart's last video, he sold a scarf for like $600.
Wow.
Jeez.
I don't know if it was Hermes, but I was like, a scarf? A scarf? You kidding me, Ronnie? You're a liar, Ronnie. But he's
I
not
have
really.
what's a Ellen Tracy one up for like $128
Wow.
scarf.
Oh, really? Is that a good brand? Ellen Tracy?
Yeah.
I
Must
just seen a
be.
bra that I have that's Ellen Tracy last night. I was like, I don't remember that brand.
Yep, that's a good one.
It must be good at that price.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I would definitely send that in.
Yeah, especially if you're having problems with authenticating it or, having it
Yeah.
kept up,
I'm like, what are these scarves made of? The golden threads coming out the ears of unicorns or something? Golly. What's a commercial where ice cream comes out the butt of a unicorn? What is that?
I don't know.
on this one last night, and it's vintage because the tag on it says Thrift Co. And I think Thrift Co. used to be like a pharmacy type place, but maybe maybe it had odds and ends too,
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's I mean, it just needs to be steamed, but it's hand rolled.
Awesome.
What does hand rolled mean?
I guess it's better than like a factory roll.
What does factory roll mean?
I didn't know. I don't know what that is. Like a roll?
Like,
It's the way
Like
the
a
hammer's rolled.
Like a
I think.
California roll? I don't know.
like you're rolling a doobie
Like
or
the
something?
edges right here.
It's the way,
Yeah.
the edges are rolled.
I think maybe the hand rolled ones stay better than the factory roll. It says hand rolled on the tag itself.
Okay.
Roll another one, just like the other one.
Mr. Sadie says he sold a vintage door knocker for $100 last night.
Awesome.
Paid
Wow.
I like those. Joanne says, I think some people use scarves for masks. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That says I learned the other night that Sally has 3 bras.
Yeah, we learned a lot about Sally. We thought we knew everything about Sally.
Here's another tip for you. I rarely will wear one at home. There you go. Rarely.
We needed to know that.
That's
I
cool.
think you did.
I don't either.
Not.
I rarely wear a bra at home. That's true. Yeah.
I know some men that need to wear a bra. Worse than me. But I'm not stacked like my sister, so I don't have that kind of problem.
What was that? It's not about me, it's about you.
Okay.
So how's
Yeah.
sales? Everybody got good sales?
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right.
Killing it?
I'm doing okay.
I wouldn't say killing it. I'm more maiming it, but I'm not killing it.
Did you all get 2 returns yesterday, Lori?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yeah, I got 2 returns yesterday.
Yeah, you only got 2. I was
Yeah.
like, if I can get 2 in like less than 3 minutes, then I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna get like a whole bunch more today, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
I
That's the
didn't.
first returns I've had in a long time.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't had one in a while either. And it's like, boom.
and
2.
one was from a Nerf gun. They said it didn't work, so I put batteries in it, and it works just fine. So I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
they
they
forgot
didn't put
the
batteries in. Is what I'm thinking, but I
right.
don't know.
They tripping.
I'll just turn right back around and resell it. So,
Yeah.
and the other one was from a video game, and it looked like the idiot scratched the crap out of it. So, and now it smells like cigarettes, so I can't resell it. So the whole case and everything, the
Put
manual.
it in a black bag and put it in the freezer.
Well, I got to see if I can't fix the scratches first. And
Oh.
it comes on and stuff and plays, but it's real shaky. And I know it's mine because I mark it with a UV pen. So, and forgot to take pictures of the other side that was good. So, but I did take a picture of the one with the UV, and I keep that. They don't know I mark it with that, but
Right.
it was scratched. I was like, and I got it from one of the rummage sales I got from the K9, police dog. They were trying to raise money to get their vests, and everything I got from there looked like it had never been touched. Everything, there was not even any fingerprints on any of these DVDs I got from there. None of the games I got from there, they looked like they'd opened them and closed it and put it on the shelf. I mean, that's how clean everything was.
Wow.
And Teresa says, well, did they switch it? I said, no, it's mine. I said, it looked like they just dropped it or something. It's scratched all to hell. I don't know what he did to it, but it is mine. So I don't know if I can get those out or not, but it was a $30 game. So
Yeah.
I had to return it or refund it. But, oh, well, it is what it is. I only got 4 cents into it. So it's not like it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Average, but still it's a pain in the butt when you get something like that back that you can normally resell. But this one I doubt if I can, because that one it looked like he stepped on it and scraped it on a rock or something, you know.
Wow.
What the hell did he do? Throw it across the room and skip it across the gravel or what?
Right.
You know, it's like, Teresa says, well, can't you fight that? I said it'd be his word against mine. So I said, because I forgot to take the picture of the good side. So, because normally I'll do that. I'll angle it and take a picture of it so that they can see that there's no scratches.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I take a picture of it, you know, playing on the TV so that they can see that it does play. Or not picture, but embed the video. So,
Mhm.
but he claimed that it was scratched and didn't work. It's like, okay.
Of course.
So I said, well, it's no use crying over spilt milk. So
Yep.
I just take it back and go on.
I got a really a weird one. It was it wasn't a return. So I think what happened? Okay, so there was a wallet. It got delivered to the customer, and they said that it was a little worn than what they thought it was, but
Yeah.
they never returned it. You
They
know,
were
they
fishing.
they opened a return, but they never sent it back.
Huh.
And then I got a message today, and it said, "I never received this. I thought I did, but I didn't." And I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
confusing.
What?
yeah, yeah. They said they
Okay.
didn't receive it. There's delivery confirmation for it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
They said they never received it, but then they already said that they want to return it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when you just let eBay handle that.
They're drawing at straws right now.
Wrong.
Yeah.
You better check your notes, buddy.
Yeah. You forgot you sent me this stuff.
You're
So-
on the wrong
You already
Yeah.
ran the return scam on this one. You can't run the
yeah.
not received scam.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
That's like Teresa was asking about, you know, how we deal with stuff like that. I said, really, it's, you know, it's hard. I said, a lot of times eBay sides with the buyer.
Yeah.
I said, that's the hard part. I said, for the most part, if I don't have a lot of money in it, I just chalk it up as a, you know, cost of business, doing business and go on. But There's some
Yeah.
that I'll fight. If I know 100% I'm right, then I'll fight it tooth and nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like this, it's just like, psh, I only got 4 cents into it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not worth the aggravation.
So, and it's like, I'd asked about, I had the guy wanted to return half of what he bought because he said it was defective, and it worked when it left. So I asked to see the box and all that. He said the box wasn't damaged, and he said this happens with this type of gaming controller, and it's a defection in the thing itself. So I'm thinking, is he trying to send me his broken one?
Right.
That's the first red flag. He says, I don't really want to send it back. He says, I think I can fix it. He says, but I know that changes things if I can, it changes the, things with the eBay, whatever he called algorithm. I forget how he talked, but he sounded legitimate. And I'd already made more than enough profit off the 2 pieces that I shipped him. Cause I had like $4 or $4 or $5 into the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so I said, just keep it and I'll give you half, I'll give you half back, He's like, okay. So, and I looked through every bit of feedback that he had, and there wasn't one negative feedback, not a bad word against this guy whatsoever. And he's bought a lot of gaming stuff,
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about. So I just chalked it up as a,
Yeah, that really rubs me the wrong way too. People trying to get discounts on your eBay stuff. Like seriously, I think if maybe it was something that was necessary, like an item that you could see, hey, I like the nurse lady saying that she's working double shifts or whatever. Like if she's trying to get nursing shoes or something like that, maybe I would. But how do you know? This is the internet, people.
Right.
Make me a fair offer.
Yeah.
Play the game right. I mean, you can get some kind of a break or whatever, but
And you don't even have to pull the nursing card or
Right.
Yeah.
the disabled card or
Right.
Yeah, I've had
I've gotten
disabled
those several
veteran,
times.
single mother,
Yeah.
disabled and can't work. I've had all of them.
Yeah.
Just be straight. Don't guilt me.
Yeah.
Don't guilt me about
Send me an offer,
Yeah.
and if I want to take it, I'll take it. If I don't, you don't have to send me no sob story.
Yeah. They usually do when they send you an offer. Sometimes that's way below what you're asking. They're like, "Well, I'm such and such, and I'm low on this, blah blah blah." It's like, and should you not be spending your money on eBay and maybe going to the grocery? I'm trying to feed my kid. Well, I think peanut butter jelly or at least some kind of meat source would be better than trying to buy this video game for me.
Right.
Or this, that,
Yeah.
That's what I feel like saying, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to respectfully decline your offer. Hope things get better for you, but
Yeah.
I try to be professional, but there's that side of me that's just like, get it, really.
That's about like that message I got about 3 years ago. This lady said, oh, I really want these jeans for a birthday present for my child. And they were size men's, like 38, 34s. Like, your child is
That's a grown man.
probably not a child.
Needs to buy his own drawers.
Otherwise, you're like Hagrid. You have a giant family or something. Your child. So
That's crazy.
I gave her the discount.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
And people want something for nothing. I mean,
Learn how to play the game. Play it fair.
Yeah.
I get those few and far between, but most people I deal with, everything's been,
Oh yeah.
good. But then you get that one that pops in there and you just want to go flick, get out of
Golly.
Oh,
How's y'all's post office been delivering? I got a
good.
ring that I shipped on the 6th, and it's out for delivery today.
Wow.
So
That took a
yeah,
while.
and the customer messaged me, this is supposed to be here like 4 days ago. I did a mail search, and the postmaster in her town called me at 7 in the morning and said, I found it. It's in Kansas City. We scanned it. So I was like, dang. I've never gotten a call from a postmaster at 7 a.m. before, but there you go.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's very random. Most of my packages get there early or on time.
I'm kind of
Every
glad
once
to
in a
hear that
while-
though.
Every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, it was only, I put in the lost mail search
Yeah.
on, and like day before yesterday afternoon, and the guy called me yesterday at 7 a.m. I was like, dang, postmasters get up early and
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good service. I mean, for them to call you.
Yeah.
yeah, and they said,
I think that's excellent.
postmaster said, we found it, but I have no I have no way of knowing why it took so long from Texas to Kansas. So
Hmm.
anyway, customer seemed good with it. I messaged her and showed her all the stuff about the search I did. But it was a $220 ring, so I didn't want to lose it.
No.
Anyway, it's out for delivery this morning. I just looked. But have y'all had slow packages too, like that?
Some here and there, but not that long. I mean, I know I sent a box of flooring to somebody in Indiana, and they just got it yesterday, and I mailed it out a week and a half ago. I'm like, but yeah, people in California are getting stuff I shipped out 2 days ago. You know what I mean? It's like, or 2 3 days.
Mike,
Okay.
sorry. I just read what Mike wrote about Postmaster asking me what I was wearing. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's just crazy how it works. So, but I did send out y'all's jewelry. It went out yesterday with yesterday's pickup. So,
Woohoo!
and I'm glad to see those boxes gone.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
I don't have any more jewelry, but now I did that clean out. I had 3 big totes of family photos, and I know the family. So the brother didn't want it, so I got in contact with the sister who grew up with my sister, and she's all the way out in Colorado. And I've never seen so many packages of pictures. You know, when you used to go to the Hour Photo and you get those little Kodak packs. If I had to count every one, I bet there's well over a few thousand photos that I've packed.
Wow.
Just, that are in those packages. Not to mention all her daughter's school papers, when she was learning how to write and all that stuff, and baby photos, baby shoes. I mean, all her daughter's stuff was, in totes in one of the sheds. And I'm like, I'm not throwing that away. I'm going to find some way to get it to Laura. And she called me the other day, and I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you out a box a week. So I sent one yesterday, and I have 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go of flat rate, priority large flat rate boxes.
Paying for the shipping?
Huh?
Wow.
Is she paying for the shipping?
Yeah. Well, the first one it was on me, and then she's like, I'll pay for the rest. She said, and I said, well, I just want them to get to you. I said, because that's really not an issue with me. I just she deserves these photos because they were going to throw them in the trash.
Right.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the family, and I do know when the mother passed away, the brother and his wife moved in, or the father passed away, the brother and his wife moved in. to take care of the mom, and they pretty much took over, and everything that was Laura's, either went in the trash or went into totes.
Wow.
They never did contact her, so a lot of her stuff got ruined, and I managed to salvage all those, her family photos, and ones of her husband, I think, who passed. So from some kind, I think he passed from an aneurysm, and he was young. And so there's pictures of him with the newborn and all that.
Mhm.
So all that, I said, that stuff has to go. I have to find her and send it to
Yeah.
her. So that's what I'm doing.
That's nice of you to do that for them.
Yeah. And she offered to pay for it, and I said, that's not an issue. I'm not worried about that. I said, I just think you deserve your memories.
Right.
So, and it's got all of her college stuff, her graduation, her certificates and things like that when she went for nursing, and, photos, with her mom and dad when she was getting her nursing diploma and all that.
Wow.
I mean, it was just all that stuff. And it's like, I'm going to get these to her if I got to deliver them myself. But she lives in Colorado, so that would have been a little hard. But
Yeah.
so I'm just going to ship her out a box a week. And I don't mind paying.
Trip,
So what's that?
road trip.
Yeah, I wish. So, and I don't mind paying the shipping. She's offered to do so. And I said, I don't care about that.
Yeah. Well, that's
So-
nice of you.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
So,
I mean, stuff happens, stuff happens, and it gets, your stuff can get into, somebody else's hands, and I mean, there's a lot of circumstances out there that could,
yeah. It just so happened to get into mine and not the trash. So,
right?
I figure, that's karma comes back tenfold. So, I'm doing the right thing and it makes me feel good. So to do the right thing.
Yep.
And, because even Teresa, she said, that's going to be a lot of money. I said, I don't care. She's she's a childhood friend. I've known her. She grew up with my sister. So, and she was always good to me, being the little sister tagging along. She was always the nice one, So, but yeah, she's a good person, and
It'll be worth it.
Oh yeah, I said it'll be like Christmas every week. You'll get a box of
That's right.
photos. I said I don't know
That's
what's
cool.
yours and what's a lot of it's hers, but some of it might be Jeff's or whatever, her brother's. But I said it'll be still memories that you can pass along to your daughter.
Sure.
So. But I'll be glad to get all 7 boxes out of here. So there was 8 boxes total.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Good. Anybody got any topics of the day that you want to talk about?
I was gonna ask you, has anybody ever had problems with their because I got my labels in yesterday, and that part of it works fine, except it prints a label and then it sends 2 more empty labels out.
I've had that happen. It doesn't do it all the time, but every now and then this one here does that.
Or Dymo?
Yeah.
Dymo, right?
Yeah. I don't know. My other one doesn't do that. The older one, but this is a newer one, and it does it. Not all the time. Just every so often, I'll print like 6 labels, and all of a sudden it'll go eek, and spit out 2 more or 3 more. I'm
Wow.
like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I try to find a use for them,
Yeah.
label stuff with, but
That's what I'm thinking of doing too, because I have this whole roll. I have this whole roll that I can't use. That's
and I just wonder if it's a glitch in the software itself, maybe.
possibly.
This says it's Dymo. If your label writer prints 1 or more blank labels after correctly printed labels, it says press the feed button on the front of your printer. If it advances more than 1 label or it does not advance a full label, then it is most likely caused by a label issue. But if you press the feed button and only 1 label advances, then it's an incorrect setting in the software. So that's the first step, to press that button and see what happens.
Yeah, I know that the software is good,
Mm.
and we have the right software, and that the settings is good. So I don't know.
Are they
Yeah,
are
I usually just tear them off and put them in a stack and go on because it doesn't do
Yeah.
it all the time.
it
Just
said
go
that it could be caused if you're not using genuine Dymo labels.
That's the thing. I had to order regular Dymo labels,
Hmm.
the ones that have the little slit in the side. You
See, I
know.
don't have to worry about that with this one here. Just
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, I usually order just generic. Let's
They
see.
have the slit in the side, don't they?
Yeah,
Or no? Yeah, they do.
this has one. It has like an oval.
Yes.
Yeah,
An oval hole.
that's what they got. That's what they
I
got.
actually thought about getting I didn't know if it was gonna work or not, but I was looking for my hole puncher. I don't know what I did with it, but I was gonna try to take this roll and go through and hole punch the
Oh my
side
gosh.
so that I could see if it worked. Because I don't want to waste it, you know. So like if I can do it like that, if I find my hole puncher, I'm gonna try it. Because all it would do is take off a little piece of the label at the top and a little bit piece at the bottom.
Mike says that is most likely the print layout. Go
Nope.
to the printer setting.
The layout is good. It's 4x6,
But
and
because it is printing out 2 more labels, it may be like maybe it's like, you know, fill to page or, you know, something like that.
well, okay, I can check that next time. Yeah.
Get with me and I can let you know what I have on my settings. We can
Okay.
look at that, and you know, because I don't have that problem, knock on wood. So
I know, right, Mike? On a Mac, it's just a PC.
Kelly says I bought a bunch of Dymo labels at an estate sale for like $3 a roll.
Oh, that's awesome.
You're set for a while. Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
That's really good. Yeah, you got to keep your eye out for some people, you know, like a lot of the like LuLaRoe people that were selling the LuLaRoe. I mean, they had a lot of them bought the Dymo printers. So I unfortunately didn't get because my daughter sold it, and I didn't get her printer. So. Whew.
Mike says, Sally, that is crazy enough. It might just work just like in the cartoons. I know, like that's how my mind works, though. You know, it's like, oh, bless you.
Thank you.
If I can not waste those, you know, I mean, I'm sure I'll find a use for them if, you know, by labeling something else or something. But I really don't want to like waste them like that even, because I have other things I can label on. But yeah, I could just punch 2 holes in it. I think that would work. Maybe. I don't know.
Dahlia says, I don't have a label printer. Hoping to get one on sale soon. Just don't know which one to get. A lot of people say that Rollo one is a good printer.
Yeah. And that you can use any label.
You can use any labels with it, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So
hello.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's not gonna be bad.
Be an offer.
See? It's just telling me order update. I had to order some Fitbit straps.
Oh.
So Fitbit, you know, it seemed like every time I turned my arm, it was coming loose.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I just had to get another band.
Another band.
Yeah.
I'm actually selling my Ace. My Ace 2.
Your
Yeah.
what?
I mean, it's the same as most of the little Fitbits. It's an Ace 2. I think I need to charge it.
A fitness tracker.
Yeah, it's Fitbit.
Oh, it's a Fitbit. Oh,
Oh, I
And
didn't know that they had an Ace.
this is the Ace 2, I think. And
Ace.
oh yeah, here it is.
Ace
Yeah,
is a
it's actually for
popular
kids.
brand.
And I have a HD Versa HD, something like that. Anyways, but this is the Ace 2.
oh,
But
Huh.
I kept the band from that, and I'm gonna add these black bands to it,
There you go.
to the one I have. So, so that actually an adult
picture
or a
listed.
child could wear it.
Mhm.
So, I
Get
actually,
that sucker listed.
huh?
I said, get that listed.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, it says Fitbit for kids on it. I would just have to, mention that the straps are going to be different. But I'm thinking that kids could probably wear the woman's size straps.
I think I would buy my kid a Fitbit.
It's not. I mean, it counts the steps and stuff like that. It actually has games that you can play on it, stuff like that. Waterproof, so I don't have to take it off whenever they take a shower. Or, I never take mine off when I'm taking a shower or anything like that. And I like it because I can wear it at work and not have to worry about it getting wet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Kelly says I chose the Dymo because it works with Inventory Labs, which I use for listing and labeling my items for Amazon FBA. Yeah.
Yeah, I was disappointed because I bought my Rollo and I do love it, but then I looked into Inventory Lab and it didn't work with Inventory Lab, so I don't use it, and I would like to, but I'm not going to go buy a new printer.
Yeah.
So then, is there something else that you could use?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. I didn't look into it.
Do you just print them off of the computer, like with your regular printer?
Right. I print them with the regular printer onto these sheets. What interested me about Inventory Lab was that you can, as you enter a book, you can spit out a label if it takes your printer. And then
Right.
you just list the books. So what I do is I list all the books. Then I have a pile of books. I print out the labels on those 30, 8.5 by 11 sheets. And then I have to go match the label with the book. So it's a time consuming process. And I thought Inventory Lab would make it easier, but not easy enough. It wouldn't work with my printer.
Seems like they would have,
You would think, wouldn't you?
yeah. Because I mean, everybody uses a different printer,
And the Rollo's not, a lot of people use it. It's not like it's a rare
Yeah.
Rollo, I don't know how it's pronounced.
I just think of the candy.
Plus, I think Inventory Lab's $50 a month, so it's saving me $50 a month.
That's right. Mike says I chose the Dymo because it came up on auction for $5.
Wow,
You got a deal there.
that's the deal.
that's a good price.
Good job. Well, I think Summer, Kids Deals and More, she's going to be having a hangout today.
Do you know what happened yesterday? I tried to go in and there was an error message, and then
I have
I'm
no
not
idea.
sure. I'm not sure.
You should
Kelly
put-
says you can use Dymo, Brother, and I think Zebra with Inventory Lab.
you can
Yeah, a
use
lot of people have
it. So why not just expand it with the Rollo?
Yeah, I mean, if you can do all those, and you might as well just put them all in there
Yeah.
instead of excluding one. Well, it is 9 o'clock. 9:02 to be exact. It's time to get to work. Time to get some stuff done and get some sales, get some shipping. I got to take my boxes in shortly. I'm trying not to go to Walmart.
Good luck with that.
Because I think there's a good chance that they're gonna do more clearance, more dollar clearance,
Yeah.
and it's a little tempting. But I'm gonna try and refrain. All right. I hope everybody else has a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Get some sales, and we'll see you then.
Alrighty. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
So long. Farewell.